Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have any audio on this? I'm hoping. Yes, we do. Thanks. This is Marilyn, and it is the noon edition of Welcome to My World for February the 9th. This is a Tuesday. We haven't had very much news. The reported news numbers coming out this morning, but that will change tomorrow, and we will have not too much in that 8:30 slot. There isn't anything I see scheduled, but 10:30 will be the crude oil inventories. And the biggie tomorrow is going to be Mrs. Yellen is going to be testifying, and that's tomorrow and the next day. So depending on what she says and any flashing current news or whatever they call that stuff, there might be some uh, there might be some volatility built into that. Tomorrow is the in the afternoon. It's at 101 is the 10-year bond auction, 10-year notes. So that will come up for tomorrow. Um, this is really, really good trading. The last few sessions, it's just, I'm just, for all the boredom that we sat through for so long, wondering where, oh, where are all the trades, there were more trades this morning than any one person could possibly take. And they were everywhere. They were virtually in every market that I could possibly think of. If you were trading any of the Forex pairs this morning, my goodness, they just all, um, you don't very often see the Aussie dollar move as much as it did this morning, but boy, did it ever take off. First, it was way down, and then it was way, way up. Canadian dollar has moved. The euro, and it trades opposite the U.S. dollar, which has been on a bit of a down, down, down. Um, the indices are all trading pretty much in unison. They can't seem to decide what they really want to do. But this, for those of you, there are a number of scalpers in here. The um, the indices have been great for picking up 15 and 20 ticks and 30 ticks here and there. Trend traders, maybe not so much, but gold had some great trades this morning, and so did bonds. Bonds had really nice trades this morning. So if you haven't quite settled on what strategy you really like, this is a good time to get that nailed down, because there are plenty of trades, and where you get in and where you get out depends on the strategy that you like and what's pick the path of least resistance. Whatever makes the most sense to you, whatever is the easiest for you to use, learn that one first. And then after you've got all the rules for that and you can use them consistently, no problem. It's like brushing your teeth. You don't stop and think about it. You just do it. Then, if you want to look at another one, fine, but don't try to learn 3 or 4 strategies and 3 or 4 charts and all this stuff all at once, because it's going to be a little difficult for you. Let's see. We've got more news coming out on Thursday and again on Friday. So we've got plenty to pay attention to later in the week. This has been sort of theoretically a slow day because there was not any economic numbers announcements today. We have the VIX up over 27 again. It hasn't quite gone up to the 27.59 that it liked earlier, but it's at 27.18 right now. And Brent is falling out of bed, and West Texas is falling right on down too. Brent's next big target here is 31.65, and it dropped 3 ticks below that. So we'll see if that puts up a little resistance for it there. The other thing I wanted to let you know this morning is these deviation mountains have been very helpful and useful. I don't know, they're easier to see on a bigger chart if you can, but I don't have the space to put that out. But when you see this up and down and up, and it all moves together, it's just a way to have a little more confirmation. Like right here, this is a big magnet right here, 28.95. We got the deviation. So if it's going to turn around, it may turn into some chop right in this area. And this mountain is certainly high enough, so what you'd look for is to see this deviation mountain start down the other side, the RSI continue up, and then you'll notice that these candles just start going on up. We'll see if that happens. Generally, when there is a big, fat 30-minute candle like this one in the last 30 minutes, generally speaking, it's rarely a loner. It usually has a friend that follows it. And the same with the green ones. If you see a big green candle, it typically will be followed by another one. Maybe not that much. And you'd expect all these contracts that got sold up here at this magnet and went all the way down here to noon, it's now noon, that some of those people are closing out those contracts, taking their profit, and they'll be back after lunch. So pay attention to the top and the bottom of the hour. The reason I use those 30-minute charts and pay so much attention to them is that a change in direction or trend is more likely to occur there than out in the middle somewhere at some other time. And that's because of the traders that feed computer-generated algorithms in and trade off of those. So I think that's about it. I'm finished trading for the day, so if anybody has any questions you want me to answer or go over something to make it a little more clear, I am certainly available to do that. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow morning. And this has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.